Hey there, welcome to my channel, Serious About Stars. In this video here, we are actually going to be talking about the new moon in Pisces on February 20th, 2023. Depending on where you are, it might actually be on a different day. It could be on the 19th of February. I'm not sure if there's any, I think it could just be on the 19th or the 20th, but depends on your time zone. But here in the US, kind of like the western region of the US, it is taking place at midnight, like 12:05 in the morning, on the 20th, which is I think it's a Monday. Anyway, so this energy here is going to be potent for many days here, right before here on the 20th, and also afterwards. Whenever you have a new moon, it's a whole like 5 to 6 month cycle of what is being manifested over that time up until the full moon. So something is just now starting to come to light, starting to just now be seen, and it's kind of like you'll be able to see it, but it's not at its full manifestation yet. But this is kind of like a little bit of a little secret window almost that you are stumbling upon, that you'll be able to see like a glimpse of what is starting to transpire in your life. So it's a really beautiful energy. I feel this being a very magical, very kind of lucky energy as well, kind of like a shooting star sort of energy, but very lucky as well. And it could be like you have been waiting for something, you've been looking for something. Maybe I kind of got like, when I meditated on this energy, I got the sort of energy of if you were like looking out for a shooting star, like actually, or like a comet or something, like wanting to see it, or looking through a telescope, but you weren't able to see it. And it's kind of like there's this energy of you, maybe in the recent past, you felt discouraged about something, or started to give up on something, or maybe you did give up on something. And it's almost as if it's like that very release of it is kind of what brought it to you. Sometimes when we have this like idea of what we're looking for, like it's so in our mind what we're looking for, we miss it because we have this very, very particular like idea of exactly how it will appear. And it's actually that at times that blocks us from finding it. So I did definitely pick up on that energy, that need to surrender something here. Also, again, I meditated on this energy, so I will go ahead and just share more downloads that I really felt for this new moon in Pisces. And it's happening too at like, what is it, like 1 degree Pisces? Yeah, like very, very, very beginning of Pisces. So it's kind of also like, it's kind of like setting out on this new and unknown, some kind of new and unknown, doing something that you haven't done before. I kind of got like the visual, the metaphor, if you will, of like being an explorer on land. Like, if you consider yourself some kind of explorer, whatever you explore, it might not, be like physical, whatever it is that you explore in your life, like whatever it is that is that inspires you, it's kind of like having to change that kind of terrain. Like if you this is just another little example. If you think a lot, like explore different thoughts, it's kind of like having to change that now to emotions, or if it's your mind, having to change that now to your heart. It's like something about the terrain is changing. like, and this could be related to career, like if you are like a writer, it's like having to change the format, something like that, something like that. And there might be a little bit of a fear that comes up with that, like not like a little bit of resistance, and having to let that go. But what I got of being like an explorer on land, but having to now explore the ocean. And really, it's just because you have explored it all. Like, you have explored everything up until that shore. And in a way, like, you've explored the entirety of some kind of experience in your life. And now, if you want to keep growing and keep exploring, you're going to have to explore something completely new and different that you're not familiar with. Maybe something that kind of frightens you a little bit, even. But it's kind of like, to keep moving forward. This is the way forward. And I feel like you're beginning to understand that. Like, you're getting that. Like, it's maybe even before this, you kind of knew that this was coming, and you were kind of like contemplating this. Like, am I really wanting to go in this direction? This isn't like, I'm not familiar with this. This isn't really me. But it's kind of like certain experiences have been preparing you for this, or are still preparing you for this. Also, something here about having to ride the wave instead of fight it. And again, I feel like this comes back to like some kind of complete surrender, completely surrendering. And there's also something here about, trust and swallowing your fears. Like, I feel like, there's that, phrase, like swallowing your pride. But swallowing your fears is kind of like in the water and the waves too. Like maybe there's a lot going on, and it can be overwhelming, and it feels like you're being hit by like your fears, right? But not being too frazzled by this, like not fighting it, like swallowing your fears, just like being like, okay, like this doesn't faze me, like, okay, this isn't gonna stop me. Keeping going, riding the wave. I don't know. Yeah, really something about that though. And then there's also, I picked up also through the meditation on something here about like this exciting energy. Like, if you were running a marathon, like whatever it is that you have been doing, whatever it is that where you have been kind of putting your time and your energy, and it might not be like obvious, like it might not be like, I don't want to say intentional, but it might be very, very subjective, this way in which you have been kind of devoting yourself for like, I feel like a long time, like months. Whatever it is, underlyingly, like at the very bottom, like at the very end of the day, where you have been working hard in some kind of a way, and it's going to be different for different people, this way in which you have been running a marathon, like whatever you've just been doing lately. It's kind of like you're at the last mile now, like you passed the sign that says this is the last mile, and it's kind of like there's this excitement, and there's this burst of energy and excitement, this second wind where the hard part is over. And it doesn't mean that this part too isn't challenging, it just means that there's like this restoring energy, there's this second wind, there is this excitement, there is this seeing the finish line, there is this like you are on the last chapter and you are ready to release it, you are ready to be done with it, you are ready to let it go. This whole book, you are ready to let it go and move on to what is new, the new and the unknown. So yeah, I love that. That's really, really exciting. It's yeah, it's kind of like you've learned what you have been experiencing for the sake of learning, and I feel like there's been a lot of overcoming of certain attachments. Like, as well. So that's just a really beautiful energy. I feel this, yeah, this new moon in Pisces being a very beautiful and inspiring energy, something that just kind of sort of also has the ability to dismantle certain fears, to this surrender, this kind of like sweet spot of living, you know, in the present as well. Yeah, I don't know, this lucky energy. I'm just kind of coming back to this lucky, beautiful energy. I'm also going to pull just a few cards here for some themes that could be coming up to the surface here as well. You know, everyone's going to have like a little bit different of an experience. This new moon is going to be speaking to a different kind of place in your life. And so just kind of for anyone who has kind of come across this video here and watching it, here we're just gonna go ahead and pull some cards of underlying energies that are coming to the surface now. New energies. Connected. Numbers 14 and 4 could be significant. Also green. So this also speaks to the heart chakra. This could be connections that are being initiated, being born, an opening of the heart chakra, something being connected, something being realized and understood here. In the heart, in that heart space. I'm also feeling, yeah, really connecting with others, connecting at a heart level with other people. Like something blooming, like foliage, like a garden blooming. Let's see what else. Okay, what came out here? Also, emotions, number 6 and 2, and this orange sacral chakra color energy, and intuition. We've got purple here, numbers 18 and 6. I feel like whoever this card is for, there's been a lot of emotions that may have been overwhelming in the recent past, but you have learned so much. Like these emotions that may have been troubling or testing have really helped you learn so much, and have actually helped open that heart space, and have also helped you to access your intuition, helped you to discern what is your intuition. You've been able to kind of see through the noise, see what is real and what isn't, and understand, get a better feeling of your intuition through these certain emotions. You know, like there's certain things that are of lower vibrations that have been around you, and you've been able to know what is and isn't yours, and at the end of the day, know what is your intuition. So, love that. We are going to close this video out with a guardian angel message. I'm also going to shuffle this real quick here. Let's see. Okay. Some cards just started to kind of fall out there. Okay. All right, one guardian angel message to close this video, close out this reading. Okay, all right, we got a flyer, opportunity. Wondrous possibilities and opportunities await you. Stop dwelling on past mistakes. Surrender the past lovingly. There is nothing to regret. All is always in perfect and divine order. Everything that you've ever experienced has helped you in some way. The past is behind you. The path ahead is clear. Move forward and joyfully and fulfill your heart's desire. All right, well, thank you for watching this video. Do come again in the next video. I do also upload videos for all 12 signs, so check out those readings as well. And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it or found it helpful, and subscribe to the channel. Serious About Stars. I hope you have a beautiful and blessed day, a great experience of this new moon in Pisces. See you next time. Bye.